if you want to make it look good and sound good, I mean, you go with J.J. Redick. I mean, he has.
But how does that look good and sound good?
I mean, because you hear him, it sounds great. They draw up plays, and it sounds like the right thing to do. Sounds like he has a great IQ. Sounds like he has a voice or maybe a demeanor for coaching. Maybe it sounds like it. I mean, it's like
but
almost.
You can't hire nobody based on sound.
I get it. I mean, I brought this reference up many times. I mean, it's like
that's what they do.
It's like an Instagram model. It looks good all on there. It looks good, and then when you see it in person. Yeah. It ain't what you think.
I don't have an IG to be looking
It ain't what you think. Skip, I'm going to tell you what it is.
For you
check out an Instagram model.
Yeah.
And it looks all good right there when you're scrolling, but when you see it in person, it ain't what you think.
I wouldn't know. But,
Skip,
I'm telling y'all.
Skip like,
I'm just telling y'all.
All right, moving along.
I'm just telling y'all what it is.
All right.
And that's what I see right here with the Redick experience.
Okay. All right. Back to J.J. Redick. Is he not Hollywood in appearance? Because he's got the Pat Riley going on. He's a good-looking guy with the hair slicked back, and he dresses, and he's polished, and he's very good on camera and on air, and he's got all that slick Pat Riley going on, right? And to all your points, his connection with LeBron seems pretty strong because they are vibing on this podcast, and they are diagramming on this podcast.
They're already drawing up plays.
Okay. So it fits the mold, it fits the image of Hollywood, L.A. Lakers, right? That part works. The rest of it doesn't work at all because, man, you want to talk about an X factor. You want to talk about a high risk, maybe high reward, but it is high risk because who knows how he would function as the head coach of a team, as the commanding officer. It's hard. You brought it up. Calling timeouts, substituting, massaging and sort
dealing with personality.
Somebody's minutes didn't go the way that they wanted them to.
And juggle egos, and man, it's hard.
And this is a different type of NBA.
Yeah.
You know, than when he played or I played. I mean, so much managing going on.
Look, do I think he could grow in the role? Yes. But here's the problem. Like Paul was saying, the reason that you're bringing him in is because of number 23. Number 23 doesn't have the time to let you grow into that role. It's different when you say, well, Steve Kerr did it. Steve Kerr was in management. He was the general manager of the Phoenix Suns. So he was in it.
Sure.
He was there. He was meeting with the coaches. He was in it. So
I mean, JJ's a couple of years out of the league, you know, like
so it just seems like it would be tough to manage those personalities, to understand. Now look, is he smart? Yes. Okay, yes. Let's see, he's smart. He knows basketball. He didn't fall off a rock yesterday. But it's different as a player than it is as a coach.
Yeah.
Your expectations as a coach, you want your players to play like you play. When Gabe Vincent misses that three in the corner, you're going to look at him and be like, I used to make that shot in a heartbeat.
He would.
Wide open. How come you can't?
Yep.
So you got to manage all of those things. Think about it. Magic, and this was years ago, Magic took over the Lakers and had no experience, but they said, we got to have a coach, man. We got to. Buck said, I'll do it. It drove Buck crazy.
It did.
He was like, I got to get out of here. I can't do this.
Right.
This is getting ready to kill me. That's the type of thing I'm talking about. He didn't sit on the bench.
Jerry West tried it too, and
Jerry West couldn't do it. He didn't sit on the bench. No. You got to be able to sit there, Skip, and feel those vibrations.
I see what you're saying. You can't go from just nothing to something.
No.
Like you have no experience or no level.
And then you say,
then you go to one of the highest profile coaching job with the highest profile players.
In the NBA, the highest coaching job, highest profile, the brightest lights, the biggest lights, all of those sort of things.
You want to start at.
That's not really where you want to start. You say to me, Skip, well, Key, he could always get some guys on the bench who has that experience. It's not the same. That guy on the bench that's having the experience, we're going to keep. Steve Nash did it. He got guys on the end of it, and it just.
J. Kidd
was.
When we went to Brooklyn.
Yeah, good point. So Pat Riley steps in because Magic said, I like him. And he's just a kid still. But Magic said, I sign off on that.
Yeah.
And Pat's personality is strong. Do you guys know him? Or
I know Pat. Yeah.
Okay. His personality is so strong that he stepped right into the locker room and immediately won the respect of some tough, hard-to-reach respect guys. Because it's Kareem and Worthy and Magic and Byron. It's hard. but he did it immediately, and they listened to him, and it clicked right off. And he was a natural for it because he's a natural-born leader of men. So I don't know about Pat's expertise immediately with the X's and O's. He was just a leader of men, and he had a squad, man, because it was like a sleeping giant almost, you know, like with all the firepower at your fingertips, and a dynasty happened. So could JJ do that? For the beauty of it with LeBron has been chalk talking with him now for how many podcasts have they done? Like 4 or 5?
Right?
I don't know.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, haven't they done maybe 4 or 5 or something like that? So you're chalk talking. You're scoping each other out. You're looking down inside each other and saying, "What do you know about basketball? What do you know about basketball?" And we're going back and forth because all they do is do X's and O's on this podcast. They're trying to go deeper between the lines.
Yeah.
So would you agree with me, Skip, that if they were to exercise that option of J.J. Redick becoming the head coach, that they are now giving power back to
I would agree.
LeBron in a clutch, something that
I would.
reports are out there that that's not what they want to do.
Yeah,
they
and by the way,
them the power.
we don't even know if LeBron does want JJ. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I have no idea.
I mean, it's possible LeBron says, I'm not sure. I maybe after all their back and forth.
And then I think maybe because of what Paul is saying, those podcasts have everybody assuming that that's it, because he also, I think, either interviewed or gonna interview with somebody in Charlotte. So everybody assumes, oh, he wants to coach.
Yeah.
So LeBron and him, let's put it together, his hat's in the ring. If they fire Darvin Ham, they're gonna go get J.J. Redick.
Okay, because he's available. You know, like he's right there.
Yeah.
Now back to Ty Lue. Listen, it ain't gonna happen. And I get amused as I'm watching Twitter, or X now as it's called, on a nightly basis about Laker Nation, because Laker Nation is the most delusional nation of all the nations. Because
it's crazy.
No, it is because it's like no. But
the Cowboys are beyond delusional.
Okay, I understand. But what we don't do is we got to go get